Hello, how are you, Adrian?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you for coming back.
Thank you.
Okay, you can have a seat. So, thank you for filling out all your medical history and all this information, and thank you for filling out your diet recording sheets. I got to go over all your information, and I do have a few questions, but we'll go over that. And what I did was, so we have this thing online. It's called a super tracker, and your recorded amounts that you gave me, I was able to put online. And it's on the super tracker. You put all this information in, and then it gives you your nutrients list, your food and calorie, like everything. I could show you right now. So I'd go to choosemyplate.gov, go to super tracker, okay, and then when you get the super tracker, go to overview and my plan. And if you can see from here, I put all of your information in.
Oh, wow.
And it gives you tips as well. So, and then you can go to my reports. And there's a whole bunch to choose from. There's your food group and calories, your nutrients report, your food details, your meal summaries, your physical activity. There's a whole bunch on here. So when you're going to change your diet, or if anyone else that you know, they can always go on here. And it tells you what you're over on, what you're under on, what you're good at. Okay?
Okay.
So what brings you here today?
Well, when I filled out the survey, I realized that I wasn't really healthy. So I want to figure out how to make my nutrition a little better.
Okay, so making your nutrition better, healthier lifestyle, healthier eating. Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Now that we have gone over the basics of the program, we can explore your needs in greater detail, okay?
Sure.
So we're going to go over your personal medical history and make sure everything's correct, which it probably is, but just maybe give you a few tips, understand a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So you're 5'10", you weigh 260 pounds, and you lost about 25 pounds in how many months?
In about 4 months.
4 months? That's great. What were you doing different?
I think it just came naturally.
Oh, really? Okay, it might have been that you were eating less, or maybe you were exercising more.
Well, I did get a new job.
Oh, okay. And what do you do at this job?
I walk a lot more.
Yeah? Okay. So health history. So you did put that you have high blood pressure. And
Yes.
Does that run in the family?
I think so.
And do you know who would have that?
Me and my father.
So do you have any complaints about any of the following? You put lack of appetite.
Yes.
Why do you have a lack of appetite, and when does it normally occur?
I could probably last all day not eating.
And be totally fine?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So do you normally not eat a lot? Because I noticed in your diet history on here that you gave me, you didn't really eat dinner and not too much of a lunch either. Okay.
I mean, usually I don't, because I don't want to.
Okay. So, responding true or false, you had a few truths, some falses. So you don't eat fruits and vegetables daily.
No.
Okay. You don't consume a minimum of 3 whole grains every serving.
Probably not.
You eat foods in high added sugars.
Sometimes.
And is that foods, or is that drinks, or is it both?
Probably more towards the drinks.
And what drinks are those? Those are your energy drinks you had? So you do not do weight-bearing exercises 3 to 5 times per week?
What's that?
That means do you work out 3 to 5 times per week, like a hardcore workout where you're sweating and just not like a walk?
Usually no.
And how much do you normally exercise?
Probably not at all.
And is there a reason for that?
Well, I mean, I work very long hours, and by the time I get home, it's usually not my first choice.
Okay. So you take no prescriptions?
I do take allergy medicine.
Allergy medicine? Do you have any side effects from that?
Well, I mean, she told me that I would have a lack of appetite.
And before you started taking do you take this medication all the time, just during allergy season?
Usually during the season.
And before that, did you still have a lack of appetite?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, so it says you put false, so you have a large amount of stress on your plate, correct?
Well, I mean, determine what is a lot.
You put false where I am under a minimum amount of stress, so you're a little over minimal. Are you under a lot of stress?
Well, sometimes I am.
And is that due to work, other things, or you don't really need to say, just
Well, it's mostly work.
okay. So you do not get a minimum of 8 hours of sleep. And
That's correct.
Okay? And do you wake up refreshed?
Usually no.
How do you wake up?
More tired.
Tired. Do you eat breakfast?
Usually no.
So you do not consume a minimum of 6 glasses of water daily. How much do you normally consume?
Probably like a cup or two.
Cup or two? Okay. And what foods do you... So you put the foods you like, steak, tuna, chicken. What foods do you dislike?
I mean, my first choice is usually not vegetables or fruits.
Okay. So how does your daily routine affect your food choices?
Well, I mean, usually I don't have a chance to sit down during the day, so, I'll eat here and there if I get a little hungry, but that's about it.
And do you bring your lunches? Do you order food out? Do you just get out a vending machine?
Well, we usually have like this food truck that comes to our work, and sometimes I'll grab something off that.
And is that healthy food?
Depends on what I grab from it.
Okay. So let's see, so you do, okay, when do you eat most of your meals? Or where do you eat most of your meals? Do you eat them at home, at work, out to eat? When you do eat?
Well, a little bit of both.
Which both? Home and out?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a refrigerator?
At home?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have a stove at home?
Yes.
And how often do you shop for food?
I'd say every other week.
Every other week? Are you responsible for your meal preparation?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Okay, so for your... Please check yes or no for the following factors. This is a caries risk assessment. And I can show you right here what... So a caries process, it's just another name for cavities. The bacteria in your mouth, it turns into acids. The bacteria, acids, food, saliva, and debris, they combine together and they form plaque on your teeth, which attaches to your teeth, and the plaque dissolves your enamel on your teeth, causing holes, which are cavities.
Wow.
Some foods that do cause tooth decay include starchy, refined carbohydrates, so like chips, bread, pasta, crackers.
Those make holes in my teeth?
Well, it causes plaque.
Wow.
And if you don't clean them regularly, you don't go to the dentist regularly, yes, it will turn into cavities.
I did not know that.
And fruit juice, which has a lot of sugar added to it, you didn't put that you drink that, but like your energy drinks, it has a lot of sugar, and that covers your teeth, which each sip you take, it's just covering your teeth in sugar.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So, no. Do you brush your teeth daily? Yes. Okay. You said you brush them twice a day, and you brush them fully. Do you use dental floss or other in between your cleaning methods? You put no. So when do you use dental floss? Once a month, once a week, never?
Probably, let's say, once in a while.
Once in a while? Okay. Well, you should be using dental floss once a day, and it provides your gums to be more healthier. And if you do you see bleeding when you brush your teeth?
All the time.
Yeah? that means you have a bacteria infection in your mouth and you do need to use dental floss because you aren't brushing away all the food. Like, it gets stuck under your teeth and in your gums and you don't even know about it.
Oh boy.
So you do use mouthwash. You have fluorinated water. No. Have you ever used radiation treatment to the head or neck? No. Do you use recreational drugs such as marijuana? No. Okay. So we're going to do your dental caries risk and to see what you have, okay? So I'm going off of the information you gave me for your 3-day diet diary.
Okay.
So liquid, soft drinks, fruit drinks, cocoa drinks, honey and drinks, non-dairy creamers, pudding, ice cream, flavored or frozen yogurt. So put a check for each food or beverage you eat daily. So you had about 3, okay? So 3 times 1, so you're multiplying it by the number of checks, so it would be by 1, so that would be 3. Now for your solid and sticky. Sweetened canned fruit, bananas, dried fruits, cake, cookies, pie, pastry, donuts, caramel, marshmallows, etc. You had 2, so 2 times 2 would be 4, so 4. And slowly dissolving hard candy, breath mints, cough drops, so you had 0 of those. So 0 times 3 is 0. So you had a total score of 7.
Is that bad?
It's moderate risk. I mean, it's what normal people have, but you want to be between the 0 and 1 and the 2 and 4. So to lower your risk of the caries, keep these points in mind. Reduce the frequency of between meal sweets, which you don't really do, so that's something good. Don't sip constantly on sweetened beverages, so maybe not have your amps every day, maybe drink water more. Use water or milk instead. So avoid using slowly dissolving items like hard candy, cough drops, but you don't use those, so you're good with that.
Mm-hmm.
And eat more non-decaying promoting foods. So maybe low-fat cheese, raw vegetables, crunchy fruits, popcorn, nuts, which you do some of that. So you can lower your risk. It's mostly just the energy drinks, just cookies, cakes. But I mean,
breath mints?
Yeah, those have all just sugar in them. But you're doing pretty good, 5 to 7. That's the most range of normal humans and people in our world today. I'd have to be a little worried when you're 8 and 9 or 9 and above. Then there's a problem. Okay. So now I'm going to show you your reports. Okay?
Okay.
So here's your nutrient reports. Shows your total calories, your proteins, your carbohydrates, your sugars, your fibers, your fats, your minerals, and your vitamins. Okay? So you have a total amount of calories for 2,600 every single day. You're only eating 1,400 calories a day.
Oh, wow.
And that doesn't mean, okay, let's add more calories by eating junk food, fast food. No. That's not what calories are, okay? So if you look, there's statuses of okay or under or over. So what do you notice here? Do you think you have an adequate diet? Do you think it needs a lot of work? What do you think? Go ahead and look it over. And there's a back as well.
It definitely looks like I have a lot of work to do.
Okay, yes. So I highlighted the ones in orange, which you need work on, and the greens you don't, which there's about the same amount, a little bit more of orange, but that's okay because we can work on that. So, okay, let's see. So here is another chart of your whole grains, your vegetables, your fruits, your dairy, your protein foods, your oils, and your total calories. So if you look, your vegetables, they're all under, but that's okay because we can work on that. Your refined grains and your whole grains, they're okay, but you can have a little bit more of whole grains. Your fruits, there's no specific target that we're looking for, but you need to have maybe a little more fruits in your diet as well. And protein foods, seafood, meats, nuts, eggs, you're over for seafood because of the amount of tuna you eat, but that's totally okay. But if I were you, I would just, I guess, lower it maybe to once a week because having too much protein can cause you to start having more health issues. which I can go over that after for you if you would like.
Yes, please.
And your oils are under, but that's okay because that's good. It's not over. And your total calories are 2,600, which you only had 1,400. But once again, you can add that up. Right here's just your meals you eat, which right here, if you look on here, like your grains. So this is all your grains for your 3-day diary. Here's some tips. So if you fill this out on your own when you're working on a better health style, it will give you tips. So eat at least half of all grains as whole grains. Substitute whole grain choices for refined grains in breakfast cereals, breads, crackers, rice, and fruits. Vegetables. Include vegetables in meals and in snacks, fresh, yogurt, or frozen and canned.
What was that last thing you said?
Or frozen and canned fruit.
So frozen stuff is okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine for fruits. You know how you can make smoothies with frozen fruits?
Mm-hmm.
Totally fine.
Oh, wow.
So you can always use this to help you because it gives you very good tips. And the last thing we're going to go over right now is your physical activity report. You had a total of 30 minutes for the whole week. You should have a total of 150 minutes for the whole week. So if you look here, you had general running, so that was 30 minutes, so it counted as 30 minutes. And on Sunday, you did have walking, but walking's not considered an exercise. It's more just, it should be, but it's not. So for exercise, you have to sweat more, burn more calories. So walking's not really an option, but it's great to do. Okay? So are you willing to make changes?
I think so.
Yes? Okay, then that's great because everyone wants to live a healthy lifestyle and not have any diseases and live a long life. Okay. So what's your determination of readiness? From 1 being, you're not ready at all, I need a few months to get everything out, or 12 being, yo, I'm ready right now, I'm ready right now. Like, it's up to you. What do you think you're in between?
I would have to say probably, in about 2 months.
You'll be ready in about 2 months? To start?
Well, I'll start now and then.
Okay, so between 1 and 12, meaning 1 you're not ready at all, to 12 you're really ready, what would be a rate number?
Probably an 8.
An 8? That's great. An 8. Okay. So your food goal. What is our goal for you to live a healthier lifestyle and to eat healthier?
Well, I definitely have to start exercising a little more.
Okay, so your goal, we're going to put exercise more. Okay.
And maybe substitute something for my daily energy drink and actually put real energy in me.
Okay, and maybe eat 3 full meals a day. Okay, and as well as the food pyramid, maybe we'll try to get all of the needing servings in per day.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I could show you right here what your daily food intake should be of each food. So fruits. Fruits should be between 1.5 to 2 ounces a day. You should eat a variety of fruits. Choose maybe whole or cut up fruits, okay, rather than fruit juices. So fruit juices have a lot of sugar in them and that causes tooth decay as well. So vegetables would be 2 cups a day. Vary your vegetables. Eat a rainbow of vegetables. So maybe try red and orange vegetables one day, like 4 cups of those. Maybe try beans and peas one day, which would be 1 cup of those. Starchy vegetables, other vegetables, green vegetables. I can write all this down for you so when you do leave we can have information for you.
Okay, great.
Protein you should have between 5 and 5.5 ounces and go lean with your proteins. Make seafood a protein once a week, which you do, that's great, but maybe not more than once a week because you were over a lot, but that's okay.
So only eat meat once a week?
No. Eat meat every day, but limit it on seafood being once a week. Because seafood's a protein, but you need to add other proteins like chicken, steak, okay?
Okay.
And grains should be 6 ounces a day, and make half of your grains whole wheat. Whole wheat grains are much better than regular grains because they have less saturated fat in them, and they should be about half of your portion of each food. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, half of them should be grains. Maybe a little less if you're trying to lose a little bit of weight. It's up to you. Your dairy should be 3 cups a day, so get your calcium-rich foods. You can either drink fat-free or low-fat milk. Okay, and do you like milk?
Not really.
Okay, so you don't like milk. Okay, so if you don't drink milk, maybe substitute it for dairy products as yogurt, cheese, ice cream. Ice cream's not the best choice, but just with dairy in it. Okay. And exercise, so be physical for about 30 minutes a day, which may be running, but walking is not really an option for, I guess, exercise you can call it, but it's always there. And a few things I did want to go over with you. I just want to give you a little information. So, do you know what nutrition is?
No.
Okay. Well, nutrition is the science that studies food and how food nourishes our body and influences our health. So, as a nutrition counselor, I'm here to help better you and your lifestyle for a healthier and better productive and living longer life. So, just if you didn't know that, there's just a little help. I'm not just trying to make you eat how I think you should eat. I'm trying to help it in your daily lifestyle because I know you're very busy. So, and vitamins. So we knew you were very low on vitamins. So vitamins, they're organic compounds. They help regulate our body's functions. It helps with our metabolism, our immune system. So if you're not getting all your daily vitamins, you're more likely to get sick.
Which I have been getting sick a lot.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, So an adequate diet, a healthful diet, we'll start with there. A healthful diet, there's 4 characteristics. There's adequate, moderate, balanced, and variety. Adequate means it provides enough of the energy, nutrients, and fiber to maintain a person's health. So on our food pyramid, it shows you how much you should be eating a day. And eating this a day will have an adequate diet. But if you're going to miss some of them, your body's not going to be as healthy as it should be. So for moderation, it refers to eating foods in moderate amounts, not too much, not too little. So you want to make sure you have just enough for each serving. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they should be the same amounts. A balanced diet is combining of foods that provide the proper portions of nutrients. And variety. Eat a variety of fruits and vegetables, rainbows, think of. Okay?
So what would you suggest?
Alright, yes, so this is exactly what we're on to next. Okay, so I noticed you don't eat enough. You don't have all of your food portions you need, so like the cups of fruit, vegetables, whole grains. So maybe for healthier eating, you said you were very busy and you're at work, so you don't really have time to get healthier foods, you just choose what's around you. So maybe the best idea is to plan ahead of time. Make your meals ahead. So maybe on Sunday nights, for the whole week, make food. So maybe make chicken with rice so plan meals ahead of time. So make meals. Maybe night before even if you don't want to make it a week before. First, maybe bring 2 to 3 snacks to eat in between your meals because you'll be less likely to eat bigger portions of meals in your 3 breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So maybe some snacks. Okay. I would believe that you should be taking a multi-day vitamin, which would just, if you go to the store, there's ones that just say multi-day vitamin once a day. I think that might help you with your vitamins because you're not eating enough vitamins, if you can see on here. So a multi-day vitamin. Okay, as well as, let's see, and then exercising, just make sure, I know you're busy, but trying to exercise 30 to 60 minutes a day. If not, do you work weekends?
Sometimes.
Well, if you have a weekend off, maybe instead of 30 minutes or 60 minutes, maybe do 2 hours, just trying to get that full amount in because not exercising could cause you to get heart disease.
Is there multiple ways of exercising?
Yes, there is. There's multiple ways. You can go to the gym. You can go to.
I don't have time to do that.
No time for the gym? Maybe go for a run around your block. Start with maybe a jog to a run. Maybe apply to a yoga class or a spinning class. They have once a day. Like you could just pay right then and there. There's many options online. Okay. So you have an idea of more healthy eating?
Yes.
Okay. And if anything, you can always go online. There's so many options of different foods you can eat. Okay, so one last time before you leave. Our goal is to exercise more, substitute your daily energy drinks for other choices, maybe more water because you do need more water.
Okay.
Eat 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
Eat everything on the pyramid you should be eating. And have more dairy and maybe get a multivitamin.
Okay.
And exercise more. Okay?
And is there any suggestions that you would say for the vitamins?
I'm not too sure on men vitamins, but for women it would just be a multi-day vitamin for us. It should be the same for you, but when you go to I wouldn't go to just a store, I'd go to maybe a GNC or a Vitamin World and ask them. I'm here because I need a vitamin for all the vitamins because I'm lacking them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can always try that. Okay.
All right.
And when do you think we can have our next meeting time? How long do you think you'll need to begin a healthful diet and to change so the next time we come we can see how good you've accomplished?
Well, I definitely am going to start right away.
Okay, so how long do you think you'll need? Until you want to give me a call? You have maybe a month or 2?
I would say around 2 months.
Okay, 2 months. Well, that sounds great, and I will see you in 2 months then.
All right, sounds good to me.
Sounds good. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you again for coming.
You too. Thank you.
Have a great day.